I'm trying to see, can y'all hear me or not? Is my mic sounds nice? Y'all know what it is. Yes, 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 it's Tipsy Thursday, and I am here. But what I don't know is if I'm live or not. Am I live? Am I live or what? I don't think I'm live on Facebook. Facebook be killing you, girl. Oh, I am. But I always have to turn my volume down. Hey y'all, it's your girl, and yes, it's Tipsy Thursday. So let me get a little comfortable here so I can be here with y'all. What's up, y'all? And hold on, am I? Y'all, look, my ears have not been to the streets, and I barely come to y'all with the celebrity news. I'm not even gonna call it celebrity gossip because gossip is what I don't do gossip. I'm a lady, and y'all ain't heard it from me, okay? But did Swiss Beats have an outside baby? Did he, y'all? Okay, let me first of all, let's start with this. Let me say, don't come up in here with the whole oh, what you thought if he did it to his ex and he got with Keisha, then he was gonna do it too. Y'all stop that. Y'all really gotta stop that with that whole thing of oh, he did it before. What made he think he wasn't gonna do it to you? Now, yes, in some cases there is a pattern. I'm not knocking the patterns. I'm not. But come on, y'all. Y'all cannot sit up here and think that every man. All right, I ain't even gonna go with everyone. I'm just gonna go with Swiss Beats. Y'all cannot. They have been married. Him and Alicia Keys. Hold on, let me bring it in. Him and Alicia Keys have been married for 15 years. All right. I look. Y'all know I don't come with what I don't know, so I don't know, and I didn't do my research. I don't remember how long he was with his ex-wife before he got with Alicia Keys, but y'all was even going in like, oh my God, Alicia broke up the happy home. And I bet y'all right now sitting up there talking about, oh, he did it to her. So what makes you think he wasn't gonna do it to Alicia Keys? Y'all can't tell me that Swizzy went into the relationship with Alicia Keys and was like, you know what? In 15 years, I'm gonna do the same thing that I did to my ex that I'm gonna do to you. That just doesn't work like that, y'all. So y'all, oh y'all little judgy, because your girl, she no judgy right here. I am no judgy, but when it, oh my God, so. I was trying to read a little bit of the headlines before I got in here with y'all just to see what was happening and what was going to go down or whatever. And it says that, oh, after 15 years, they celebrated their 15-year wedding anniversary, and but it wasn't a happy occasion because he allegedly has a baby with his longtime side chick. Long time side chick. Okay, again, don't come with the whole, oh, if he did it to her, because now what can we say? What can we say? First of all, Swizzy, he getting up there in age. He getting up there and he can't do this every 15 so many years. At some point, now, I am not condoning the cheating. I am not saying that he didn't do this or he didn't do that. It's pretty messed up. But my point that I want to drive to y'all down, and this is not what the show is about tonight. All right. I wasn't even gonna come on live today, but I will tell you because it's football Thursday. Well, I was because it's Tips Tea Thursday. Come Tips Tea with your girl. Come sip. Y'all got y'all cup? Get hold on, because y'all already know what it is. Hold on. Everybody get y'all cup for y'all sips because we really finna get into the tea tonight. And this is some tea. And hold on, let me put my tea down. Y'all got y'all notebook for y'all tips. Y'all know I'm gonna say it throughout. Get y'all notebook for y'all tips. Uh-huh. Because we writing down some stuff tonight. We got stuff to discuss. Okay. Your girl, we got stuff to discuss. All right. So going back, let's go back real quick. Okay. Now, what I am saying is that if Swizzy, because it still says alleged, and what is a long time sign? And then the headlines, y'all headlines be killing, but y'all like that clickbait. Y'all love a good clickbait. All right. So I'm not saying that he doesn't have a baby by a side chick, but come on now. Like I said, don't sit up there and say, oh, he did it to her. He gonna do it to her again. Again, I do not believe that Swizzy or anybody else went into the relationship and was like, oh, in 15 years, I'm gonna have another side. I'm gonna do the same thing I did to my ex that I'm gonna do to you. That's not what this is. That's not what happens. Excuse me. And y'all love looking up to these celebrities. Let me tell y'all something about these. And then y'all get mad when y'all get mad when these celebrities let y'all down. That's your fault. That is your fault for sitting up there idealizing these celebrities. And again, y'all always judgy, because your girl no judgy. Y'all judgy. And y'all know it's just because they on the platform. Swizzy, Alicia Keys, when it was Holly Berry and Eric Benet, y'all be rooting whoop whoop for these relationships. And then y'all want to sit around like, he even cheated on Holly. He even cheated on Alicia Keys. They bad. Whoop whoop whoop. When Tyrone and Shakisha and all them that's just down the street and up the street and in another state is doing the same thing. But why do y'all idolize these celebrities? I really need, that's a real question. Type in the comment, type in the chat, let your girl know, what is it about these celebrities that y'all idolize so much and that y'all be rooting for their relationships, and why are their relationship goals? I really need to know and understand why these relationship are goals for y'all. And then when they let y'all down, y'all really want to go hard on them. Yep, sip, hold on. It's Tipsy Thursday. If you are new to Tipsy Thursday, go ahead and type in hashtag tips. Why? Because I want you to get your notebook for your tips. Because you are always going to walk away with something from your girl, okay? Always going to be a tip, a keepsake, a gem, whatever you want to call it. Now, if you are an OG, you already know. Hashtag sips. Why? Grab your cup for your sips. Now, hold on, because last week when football started, I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to go live because football season. But then I started watching the game. And I'm a Raider girl, Raider Nation, and it's preseason. I don't care what you say, but the Raiders are already Raidering. Come on now. I just left on halftime. I don't have time for this anxiety. I don't have time for the energy. Today was good. And the Raiders, y'all are not going to do this to me today. Y'all will not. I got a hashtag sips, because I got my OG Richard up in here. Richard, it was going to be football, but the Raiders was Raidering. And I don't have time for that energy. So I came on here to get tips tea with y'all. All right. So we talking about Swizz Beats. All right. Because I was like, like I said, I don't really do celebrity gossip, sip. But Swizzy. Now, what my thing is, okay, here is the thing about when the celebrities have a side baby. This is the thing. And then you say, oh, long-term side chick by the side baby, and you have a side baby. Why are we having babies? Now, again, your girl is not condoning, I am not condoning cheating. Sometimes I understand it, but I digress, because that's not going to be the discussion right now. That's not what we're talking about right here. What I don't understand is why a baby has to be produced. And I don't want to hear y'all come in here, God's children, babies are a blessing. Oh my God, it's God's. No. Why do we have to? Okay, do what you want to do. All right, do what you want to do. If you want to cheat, if you want to mess around 1 time, 10 times, long time, do you? And again, your girl is not condoning. Don't go out there and say, Kenya keepsake went out there and told me to cheat. That's not what I'm saying. Stop producing these side babies, because that's when it takes it to a whole nother level. That's exactly when it takes it to a whole nother level. All right. Welcome to Tips Tea Thursday, y'all. It's been a cool minute. So why don't we just go ahead into this intro before we get into this side baby cheating thing? And also, I got some dear keepsake letters for y'all. So I'm gonna give y'all a minute. Go grab your cup for your sips, your notebook for your tips, because we about to get into it. First of all, I just realized that was not Tipsy Thursday intro. How did that that even happen like that? But anyway, we gonna get into it because that was my other intro. So bringing it on back, bringing it on back. Why do we have to have? And then, oh my God, why? Keep the side babies. Keep the babies. Again, don't come for me. Babies are a blessing and all that other kind of stuff. Now, here's the thing, and this is the problem. So this is what I want to talk to y'all about because it has become into this generation. Excuse me, I don't even want to use the word generation because I don't even like that. In today's day, in today's day, all we sit up there is talk about men against women, men against women. Why women do this? Why men do that? Why? We need to stop that because at the end of the day, it has nothing to do with gender. And we talked about this on the other podcast that I was talking about, but I'm not even going to get into all of that. What I'm going to get into is we really need to start just as hard as y'all go on y'all partners or the other role, the other gender or whatever. Let's take it back and go hard on our family. Why we don't go hard on our families? Because at the end of the day, it does start with our environment and it does start at home. So you guys get into these relationships with whatever feelings, environment, personalities, or whatever you have going on. And just because something ain't right, something ain't matching, something ain't meshing, then all of a sudden it's a gender thing. It's a man against a woman thing. No. I need y'all to go back and talk to your mamas. I need y'all to go back and talk to your daddies, your whoever raised you, your uncles, your aunties, and whoever else. Because that's where you got your mindset set from. That's where it's coming from. And also, oh my goodness, the children of the day, the children of today, they come from y'all trash. They come from y'all trash. And I don't want to keep hearing, oh, the generation, the Gen Alphas, the Gen Zs, the Gen X. Hands down, the millennials was where it was at. Type in the chat, type in the comment if you really know that the millennials was where that. And I'm not being biased because I'm a millennial, but I am. It is what it is. I mean, shout out to my parents and all them other generations, the baby boomers and all that other kind of stuff. But the millennials, but hold on, let's pull it back because some of y'all millennials are trash too. And that's why y'all Gen Zs and y'all Gen Alphas are trasher. Okay? Let's start focusing on being really, really, really good people. And I know, hold on, let me even pull that back because y'all don't even know what good people are because a lot of y'all believe y'all top notch. And y'all are some meanies. Yes, I said meanies. Y'all are some meanies. Y'all have the worst attitudes. And now when I look at these children, and I'm not even talking about my babies because my babies can still be saved. You know, I work with the elementary kids and my babies can be saved. But once you start getting into that upper middle school and high school, oh, forget about it because they already think that they are on top of the world and they already think that they really know what's going on. And that really sucks because I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to sit up there and really tell y'all that these kids, these Gen Alphas, I don't know why they're called Gen Alphas because they not alpha nothing. These are the laziest, weakest cry babies, crashing out babies that I have ever seen here in my keepsake. Like, hush. Even the dog know it. Even the dog know it. Hey, Keandra, what is going on? That's my mentor, y'all. Keandra, what's up? I am sitting up here talking about how these people today just got it all twisted, but they want to play the blame game. If they not blaming the other gender, they blaming a generation, they blaming the past, the modern, and the tradition. They blaming everybody but their attitude and how they contribute to what's really going on. Because, hear me on this, feel me on this, y'all. Where they getting this stuff from? Where they getting this stuff from? Because they watching something. And yes, we are definitely going to put the blame on social media, but then we can't even do that. I even want to pull back on blaming social media for the simple fact that it's y'all mind. It's how y'all process what y'all seeing on social media. Like, I believe that us as humans give our minds too much credit into thinking that we have so much control over our thoughts and what it is, when the truth is you can really get sucked into anything. So a question that was raised today and that's always raised is this. Fellas, who taught y'all to hold in and suppress y'all emotions, right? And you will hear the same exact answer every single time. Society, society. When I was younger, they told me this, and I'm not knocking that. That's cool. But here's the thing. Mind control, Debo. Got mind control. Debo got mind control over you. It's the same with anything else. If you are around something for so long, if you listen to something for so long, that's your environment and that's what you take in. And so we sit up here and think that we're stronger or that we have that we have the mind control when you really don't, when you sit up there and keep absorbing this. Now, again, social media is not the problem. It's how you process what you're saying on social media. We all see the same things. We all, the algorithm, everything that we see. I mean, of course, all of our algorithms are different, but we all kind of see the same things. For an example, let's go with food. Let's not even go with, just grab y'all. If you are new to the show, put hashtag tips because I want you to grab your notebook because y'all gonna walk away with some of these keepsakes today. And if you are an OG, you already know hashtag sips because y'all gonna sip on this tea with your girl tonight or whatever you want to sip on. Now, let's think about food for an example. Oh, I am a foodie. I am always looking for the hot spots, always looking for where the good food is. I should be doing out here with LA Trey Guy and all them doing the foodie reviews because I'm always looking where the food at, where the food at. But just how I look at the algorithm, I'm always hungry. I'm probably not even hungry. I probably just finished eating a meal. But because the algorithm is algorithm, all of a sudden I want some fried chicken because I just saw this new fried chicken spot. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden I'm drooling over some wings. Yeah, all of that. It's the same thing with this social media when it comes to the battle against men and women, when it comes up against where we always want to sit up there and make the blame game. Somebody done told y'all that modern day women, it ain't this, and then the traditional women ain't that. Was y'all there? Was y'all there during the baby boomer time? How do you guys know what was really going on back then? What is it? The stories that we heard. Anybody could fabricate a story. And again, I'm not saying that this wasn't happening at these times or back then. We don't know because just how we could sit up there and tell the stories about how, oh, grandpa or the older man brought home the bacon and grandma was there and she cooked and she paid the bills and all that. There's also another flip side to that story to where grandpa could have had another family. Oh, back then we didn't call them side chicks. Back then we didn't call back then, what did we call them? Back then we called them the other family. That's what they called them. And all of us have stories. All of us have stories. No, I'm not gonna say all of us because I don't want to put all of us in the box. But there has been some stories. Yes, there has definitely been some stories where there's been two families. I'm one of them. Look, like I always tell you guys, y'all want to talk about what grandma did. Grandma used to cook back in the day. Y'all don't cook like grandma. Y'all chivalry is dead. Y'all don't open the doors. Y'all don't do this. Everything is situational and circumstances. Hold on. Let's go back to the chivalry is dead and opening the door. Y'all swear y'all want a man to open the door for you, close it, and then when you come around, make sure she unlock the door. And if she don't, she's a modern woman. She's too independent. First of all, let's be so for real right now, as my daughter would say. Let's be so for real right now. First of all, we don't even unlock the man door like that no more. How many of y'all still got the car where y'all got the little push button? How many of y'all? No, the door's already unlocked because either it's keyless, it's that new car. So don't sit up there and tell that man that chivalry is dead. Or to say that woman wasn't all of that. Come on now. Like, y'all really need to stop. having these expectations and standards on something y'all don't even know that was really going on back in the day. Now, here we go. Don't say, oh, keepsake saying that we shouldn't open the door. No, 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 no. Yes, that is being a gentleman. Open the door. I mean, I still don't know where that even came from, but it's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. I like it when a man open the door for me. I understand that part of it. But all of that, like, shiver is dead. He don't. And I need more examples. Type in the comment, type in the chat on other examples of chivalry. And I want to know because I want y'all to stop overusing these words. Type in what else is more examples of chivalry. Because every time we talk about it, I promise y'all only bring up these two examples. And y'all say it with me. When it comes to chivalry being here or dead, y'all only gonna bring up opening a door. And what? What's the other one? Y'all know, say it with me. When he walking on the side of the street. What else is chivalry? Somebody tell me. Type in the comment, type in the chat. Because I talk to me, I'll talk back. Hot bars. Talk to me, I'll talk back. Let me know something while I sip my again. If you are an OG, hashtag sips. If you new, hashtag tips, because I want y'all to write some of this stuff down. Oh, we gonna talk. We got stuff to discuss. We just talk because I want to know what else. What else is under the umbrella of chivalry? And if we are only equating chivalry to what the man does, what is the equation to what the woman is? Just a cook? Because again, that's all I hear. That's all you hear. Oh, they don't cook like grandma used to do. They don't what else? What else? I need to know since this is what we're talking about. I need to know what else you guys think should be done now that was not done then. I really want to know. And we are eliminating opening doors and walking on the side of the street and cooking because even cooking is subjective, and not only that, cooking can also be an environmental thing. Now I say that to say this: I love to cook. I cook, that's what it is. But am I a chef up in this piece? I mean, it depends on who we're talking to. I got some good signatures. I can throw down, I can do what I do, right? I love a seasoning. I am a seasoning whore. My cabinet is full. I don't just have Lawry seasoning salt and lemon pepper. I have all kind of seasonings, okay? All right, cool. All right, we got that. We got that. Cool. Now, on the second part of that though, I'm not in here making macaroni and cheese, smothered chicken, green beans and potatoes, cornbread. I'm not doing that every day. Now, I'm not to say that I don't do that, but I will give that to you on Thanksgiving. Okay? But don't sit up there and call me a modern independent woman because I likes my air fryer. The air fryer is very convenient. Oh, listen, especially for your girl, an entrepreneur, sometimes lazy. I'm not gonna say I ain't lazy, but it's convenient and the food comes out very, very fire. Now, on the flip side, if you get you a southern girl, that's how she was raised. She was raised to literally do that all day, every day. I'm talking hot water cornbread from scratch, smothered chicken, baked chicken, smothered wings, what's the other one? The little hens, the little Cornish hens, yams every day, not just on Thanksgiving. She was raised that way. So don't come up in here and say just because I'm not finna get you mashed potatoes and smothered chicken and all that every day, that I am an independent modern woman. No, no, no. You will get fed. Now you will get fed. Don't hold me. You gonna get fed. But come on, y'all. I really need y'all. So type in the comment, type in the chat on what you guys keep referring to when you're saying that, these women today don't do the things that the women used to do back in the day. Because again, you was not there. You were not there. And if you saw your grandma and your grandpa do it, come on now. And the same thing with men. What do you guys really want the men to do in today that your grandpa or whoever else you saw that didn't do then? And y'all know I'm gonna always be real with y'all. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna just let y'all know for real, for real. I really need y'all to stop saying that too. And this is not a shot at nobody. This is not me coming for nobody, but this is just realistic. A lot of y'all didn't even see y'all grandmothers and y'all grandfathers. A lot of y'all didn't even see how y'all grandmothers and grandfathers operated back in the day. Y'all don't even know. Now, again, I'm just talking about a certain percentage because there are some that was raised by their grandparents. All right. And then that's a different breed or whatever the case may be. There are some that was raised by their parents and their grandparents. I am one that was fortunate to have been raised in a loving two-parent home, as well as know my grandparents, as well as I was even fortunate enough to know my great grandparents. I was. They were still here when I was born, up until I was a teenager. So I did. But let me tell you, I'm not finna sit up here and say, "Oh my God, they don't make them like Grandpa Joe. They don't make them like my grandpa." Because I am going to sit up here and tell you, like I told when I was on the panel earlier today. I have my two sets, just like everybody else. But hey, me, your girl right here, I have a lot of grandparents. But that's a whole nother story. I digress on that. But my point is this: my maternal grandmother and my paternal grandmother, two different grandmothers on both ends of the spectrums. Okay. My dad's mom, my dad is the baby of 10. My dad is the baby of 10. Yes, I said it. He's the baby of 10. And my grandmother was with my grandfather until he passed away. I didn't get to meet him because he passed away when my dad was a teenager. But I did have Grandpa Joe, which my grandmother was with Grandpa Joe. All that was the only man I knew. So that was my grandpa too. That's it. That's it. Now my grandma on my mama's side love Granny to death, y'all. If y'all know Ruche, y'all gonna know Ruche, and y'all love her and everything. But my grandmother, my mom is the oldest of six. Yes, she is. And my grandmother has six children by three different men. All of them are grandfathers. Don't get me wrong. And I have some grandfathers in between them and there and all of that. So let me ask y'all, which one should I compare to? Which one should I tell y'all to be like? Which one am I gonna sit up here and tell y'all? Oh, grandma back in the day. Now, granted, hold on. Both of them were cookers, and I learned some things from them. But when y'all want to sit up here and compare y'all relationships and generations and back in the day, I need you guys to come to me with you guys' real life experiences. Okay, because I saw both sides of the keepsake coin. I saw both of them. And it was the same generation. It was the same baby boomer generation. So y'all never gonna hear me sit up here and say, "Oh, I need the love that the grandparents had back in the day." Let me get into my comments. I'm sorry, because I could go. I got Sam in the building. Hey Sam, how have you been? Oh my God, Sam. I listen, the keepsake mixers are definitely coming back because Sam, when you were in them, you were in them. All right. And so Sam is saying, I don't condone infidelity cheating. If you don't want to be with your partner or spouse, be honest with them and break up. I hear you, Sam. I hear you. Now, here's the thing, Sam. I'm with you and I'm with you, but realistically, cheating is not a deal breaker for most. Now, I'm not gonna say most. Don't write that down. Cheating is not a deal breaker for some. Okay, there's other things out there that are deal breakers. Now, I get it. That's a deal breaker for you. And that is amazing. You feel me? Because I hear you, but it's not that easy to, if you don't want to be with your spouse, just break up with them. Because a lot of people don't cheat because they don't want to be with their spouse. And that's just realistic. Y'all know I'm going to always be real with y'all. I'm going to get to these Dear Keepsake letters, but tonight, we got stuff to discuss because this is some good stuff. Excuse me. I got, well, I've been, hold on. Again, if you are new to Tips Tea Thursday, get your notebook for your tips and type in hashtag tips because y'all gonna walk away with what I'm saying tonight because I want y'all to stop this foolishness. I really, really, really want y'all to stop this foolishness. But if you are an OG, hashtag sips, you know what it is because I want you to get your cup and sip with your girl tonight. Sip on, I'm sipping on tea, but you sip on whatever you want to tonight because it's your prerogative. But anyway, back to what my boy Sam was saying. Yes, so that's great, Sam. If that is your standard, if that is your non-negotiable, if cheating is just not it for you, walk away. But what I am saying is that it's when you cheat on your partner, that's not always an indication if you don't want to be with your partner anymore. That's why there's some long-term side chicks, or what they say about my boy Swizzy. Yeah, his long-term side chick. It's the baby. It's the baby that is the deal breaker. It's the baby. I mean, again, I'm not condoning cheating, infidelity. Y'all is not gonna hear that from me. But it's the baby. Cause it's the baby. Here we go. Sam saying, I can agree. Cheating is not only a deal breaker. There's married couples who don't want to stay married, but will stay on page in raising the children. That's another one. That is definitely another topic right there. Staying for the kids. Listen, for y'all that don't know my story, go back, look on your girl's YouTube page. There is a section. I did a whole series on why I left my daughter's father. I did not want to be with him. He was not for me, right? It's because I refused to stay for the baby. I refused. We did not fuss. We did not fight. There was no cheating involved, and there was none of that. I just simply did not want to be with him any longer. And I was not going to stay for the kid. Had I had stayed with him for the kid, your girl would be miserable. I would be miserable. I would not be here today with all this energy, with all this I got here. I would not. I wouldn't be miserable with him. He was cool. He was cool, but he was not for me. But I was not staying for the baby. Okay? That's what it is. So I people make themselves miserable. People keep themselves in situations, and then that's why. So, bringing it on back, y'all, because y'all know I'm gonna wrap it on back. That's why I said stop doing the blame game. When we start to bump heads with each other, when we start to do this whole thing about why do men do this, why do women do that, we have to stop that because sometimes, most times, sometimes it is us doing it to ourselves because we're staying in these relationships knowing that we don't want to be in these relationships, but now we're blaming the other person. We're blaming the other gender when realistically, you put yourself in that situation and you stayed in that situation and you just don't want to be with that person, but you're staying for the kids, you're staying for shelter. You're staying because it's hard out here for a pimp. You're staying for every other reason than that you want to be with that person. And then resentment comes in and everything else. And then it starts to be this war against men and women. When, like I said in the beginning of this show, when we first got Tips Tea, when we got locked in, is that how about we just start going as hard on family members? How about we start going as hard on how we were raised in our environments? Because that contributes to where we are today, positive and negative. So it's always the fight between the intimate partner. There's always the fight with your partner, but you don't give that same energy to your family member. You don't give that same energy to your mom that hurt your feelings. You don't give that same energy to the father, your cousin, anybody else. You do not. But y'all will go bad. Y'all will go hard on your partner when it's really about the environment. Now, here's Sam saying, what I mean by staying on the same page with the children is while marriage is over, the responsibility for the children have not changed. Facts. That is true. But what ends up happening with that, Sam, is that some individuals can't separate the two. Some individuals do not know. And that was I believe that that was my situation. When I broke up with my daughter's father, I wanted to co-parent to the fun. I wanted to co-parent to the highest co-parenting of the co-parenting, whatever we can. I really wanted us to be co-parents. I wanted us to be cool. Now, here's the thing. When I say that, a lot of guys, right? A lot of my fellas come for me and they be like, it's not that simple. Why do I want to be your friend? You just broke my heart. Like, I don't want to be my friend and you living your life. Okay, I get that. So maybe he didn't want to be my friend. But he still could have been a father to my daughter. Any way that he can, any way that it could have worked out, I was so cool with it. If he wanted to pick her up from my parents' house, if he wanted me to drop her off, hey, I get it. You don't want to be my friend. I broke your heart. Cool. You still could be a father. That's it. Fine. We can find a way. We can figure it out. But still be a father. Don't just go on about your life and not be on the same page, because if that is the case, are you telling me that you would have stayed with me as miserable as we were in that relationship? You would have stayed with me just because we had a kid. I can't get jiggy with that. I cannot get jiggy with that. I just that, and it's not a matter of working it out and giving them a chance. Listen, we've talked about that story again. Go back to my YouTube videos and see the whole story on how that happened. But again, know your deal breakers, know your negotiables and non-negotiables, and roll with that. But do not stay unhappy. Do not stay miserable. And yes, there are seasons, there are waves, there are things, but also some of y'all know, some of y'all know when y'all don't want to be in that relationship. Some of y'all know. Y'all know. Now, what's y'all deal breaker? Do you guys even know your deal breaker? And I'm not talking about things that can change. I'm not talking about, oh, he smack when he eat. That's a deal breaker for me. No, it's not a deal breaker. It's rude. It's ugly. It's but it's not a deal breaker. I need you guys to know your deal breakers. And I'm not talking about the buzzword deal breaker. So let's go with the keepsake words that I like: negotiables and non negotiables. Let's go there. Do you know your negotiable and your non negotiable? And my boy Sam, he comes to my events all the time. So he know that we do this. And let me tell y'all something about my boy Sam. When Sam does his negotiables and his non negotiables, he stands on his business. And I guarantee you that if I ask Sam what his negotiables and his non negotiables, they're going to be the same that he wrote when he was at my event the first time, the second time, and the eighth time. Because Sam is a repeater at my events, okay? But he knows Sam stands on his business. But I need y'all to do the same. So let me give you an example of your girl non negotiable. A man that wants children. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's a non-negotiable for me because I have a 22-year-old daughter. I know people be like, you do, you look 22 yourself. I know. I know. You girl. But no. I have a 22-year-old daughter. I am not having any more children. That's why the side baby, it's the side baby. Go on with your side baby. If you gotta have a side baby, go on with your side baby. Cause I'm not having nothing. Nothing else is coming out of this. That's a non-negotiable. If a man wants children, he is not for me. I done heard it all. What if he could take care of you? What if you find a man that you love? What if God sends you a man and he wants it? God wouldn't send me a man that wants children because God knows my heart. God knows that I don't want a man that wants children. I just don't. All right. The dog drives me insane. The dog, all right. And I didn't want not I ain't I love my dog right now, right? I didn't want him, but he here. But that's not gonna be the same story. I That's a non-negotiable for me. I will not even give you two more sentences if I know that you want children. I'm not gonna waste your time. You're gonna not gonna waste my time, and then we're not gonna get together, have this relationship, and do all of this, and then sit up there and I get mad at you and you get mad at me because we deep in it 5 years later. Not even 5 years. We deep in this relationship 2 years later. Now you coming to me and you want a kid, and I'm like I don't want no kid. So now we got other issues because now I'm not gonna do that. I don't care how good the sex is. I don't care how long your money is. I don't care how long your thing is. I don't care. You're not gonna set me up. Y'all see how hard I'm going on my non-negotiable? Non-negotiable. Okay? Non-negotiable. Hey Nisha. Yes, Samuel. He is up in here. Okay. Yes. Hey Nisha girl. Again, if you are just joining, okay, type if you are new to Tipsy Thursday, hashtag tips, because I want y'all to write this down. But if y'all are new, y'all already know hashtag sips and sip with your girl. Now I'm saying sip with your girl. Y'all see my cup. I have so many other ones. I'm doing a flash sale because I have so many. I'm not gonna bring them over. I have wine glasses, shot glasses, whiskey glasses. I'm doing a whole these mugs right here. I am cleaning out the keepsake shop because I have some new products coming in and I'm trying to get rid of this stuff. So y'all go link in my bio. Go look at all the products, see what y'all want. I'm also doing a $1 raffle for these products as well with an Amazon gift card, a gas gift card. I have journals. No, look, I got a full store. I'm trying to get rid of this inventory so that new ones can come in. But that's not what we're saying, all right? Sam is saying, do not stay in a marriage or a relationship if you are not happy, regardless of children. Oh, if children are involved, and be honest. That's great advice. Thank you. I'm just listen. I'm not here to tell you to leave or to stay. That's not my job. That is not my job. Okay. My job is to give you your light bulb moments and for you to really, really deep down dig inside yourself and know what makes you happy. Now, again, I'm not talking about leaving too soon or not, going through the trials and the tribulations. That's something totally different. That's not what we're talking about. I am seriously talking about if you are miserable and they are not meeting your needs for the long haul, not just in the moment, for the long haul. If they are not what you see yourself, I always tell people, I don't even say in 5 years because forget the whole 5 year plan because life be lifing and you can have a 5 year plan. And look, listen, how many of y'all had a 5 year plan before COVID hit? How many of y'all had a 5 year plan in 2019 and then COVID hit? So I'm not gonna sit up there and say 5 years. I do want y'all to look and see where you think you will be in 1 year. In 1 year. I'm not even gonna do it short of 6 months. Where do you want to be in 1 year? If you are unhappy right now, where do you want to be in 1 year? If you are in a relationship right now and you are miserable, are you there for the kids? Are you there because, for whatever reason? Because it's not even always just about the kids. Some people are there just because of comfort. They've known this person for so long. They've done this and that. A lot of people stay in relationships for a lot of different reasons. The sex is amazing. You think or you think that you're not gonna get big. It's a lot of people out there that swear that they are old and they're not gonna find nobody else, and oh, I don't want to date no more and all. Whatever the reason that you are in this unhappy relationship or in this unhappy space, where do you want to be in 1 year? Get your negotiables and your non-negotiables up, y'all. I am so serious. Now, again, I don't have many. I don't. I'm open. I'll try anything once. I'm one of them girls. I'll try anything once and I will hang out. I will be there, but I got to know myself. and then I have to get to know you. Write that down, because I don't think y'all picked that up. You got to know yourself and then get to know that person. All right, because that's where we all miss the mark at. We sit up there and believe that we know ourselves, and then we sit up there and jump and try to get with somebody else, and then be mad at their downfalls, get the resentment from their downfalls, and then that's what these unrealistic standards, expectations. It's just so much. Sam, what you talking about? Kenya, one of my closest friends since sixth grade. Let me see, is giving great relationship advice. Bless you. Oh, he talking about me. You talking about me. Thank you, because me and Sam, we go way back from middle school. And then he also said, Lord knows I did. If it wasn't for the pandemic, I really believe I would have been married by now with at least one or two kids by now. You feel me? You see what I'm saying? And it's just life be really lifing. Life be really lifing. Hey, Miss Ray 98 spitting facts. Yes, because again, I am here for y'all. Some of you guys stick in these relationships just for reasons, just because you don't want to be there. Whether you're married or just in a long-term commitment, it is so many unhappily married people out there. And they use the fact that it's marriage, I can't just leave, I can't do that. And that's true, because again, divorce is a whole nother thing. But if you are just there for the kids, ask yourself, because those kids are going to get to a certain age. It's not even 18 now. It used to be, oh, the kids get 18 and then they out the door. And now what you going to do? These kids will sit up there and have their own lives at 13, 16. And if you are still married and you are still with your partner for the kid, now y'all at each other in each other's faces, looking at each other crazy because y'all don't want to be there, but y'all was there for the kid. Y'all was really there for the kid. And now the kid is gone doing his thing and you still unhappy. That's supposed to be the empty nester time, right? That's supposed to be the time where, ooh, kids is out the house. Now it's me and you running around, Mr. Nasty time or whatever. And now y'all can't stand each other. You not at home, he not at home. Y'all just there looking, and all y'all talking about is the bills. And now y'all holding on. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So I really need you guys to look at yourselves and say, where do I want to be in a year? In a year. And if you are unhappy, look, marriage is a whole different thing. Trust and believe. I am not sitting up there saying, hey, if you married and you don't want to be there, leave. That's a whole different beast. But I'm going to tell you one thing. A lot of y'all that are married, no, y'all shouldn't have got married in the first place. And now y'all married. Now y'all married with kids. What my boy Richard say, some people are there because they want to avoid loneliness. Come on now, Richard, because that's a whole nother discussion right there. But that goes within knowing yourself. That goes with attachment styles. That goes with how you were raised. And that's what I said when I first started the show. A lot of people go so hard on their partners, what they not doing, what they are doing, and they want to blame the genders and the partners for not fulfilling their needs, but they won't go to their families that raised them. Why are you like that? Why do you have that attachment style? Why do you feel a certain way? It's because of how your mother treated you, how your father treated you, how your uncles, aunts, or whatever it is treated you. So stop blaming your partner, because everybody grew up two different ways. Two different ways. Like I said, I grew up in a loving two-parent home, but that's not the cheat code, because that doesn't mean that I'm going to sit up there and find somebody with the same values, the same morals that I have, or the same anything that I have. So stop using, it's like, that's why there's a war between men and women here, because there's unmet fulfillments, unmet needs, and we want to blame the person that we get with instead of blaming or, addressing our past, which is how we were raised in our family, in our internal home. So, yes, Richard, a lot of people want to avoid loneliness, but you can really do bad all by yourself. And that's real talk. But you're hurting yourself more if you are in a relationship. Let's talk about loneliness, because I've been in a home with my daughter's father, and it was lonely as I don't know what. And we were under the same roof. That's lonely too. So do you just want that physical body? Let me tell y'all about having that physical body just in front of you to avoid loneliness. That's more torture. That is more torture because now you in a room, you in this house with somebody you don't want to be in because you want to be lonely, and it's claustrophobic. Let me tell you, when you are in a household where you know that you don't want to be with that person, you feel that thickness in the air. You feel that thickness in the air. And now you in the other room, he in the other room, y'all got an attitude with each other, and things are just not operating right. So you lonely anyway. I got my boy That's my boy Donovan. Come on, y'all. Got D. D, where you been? I know it's where I've been, huh? I know. Look, I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back with the jump off. So that's why I'm coming in here real hot right now. Cause I've been watching y'all. I haven't been on Tipsy Thursday in a minute, but I definitely been watching y'all, and y'all definitely be in my DMs with what y'all think about this. Keepsake, what you think about this? Why this? Why that? So here we are. All right. And talk to me, I'll talk back. Because we gonna get into the nitty and the gritty of why y'all really miserable. And everybody not miserable. I'm not saying everybody is miserable. But what I am saying is that we really, really, really need to stop this war that we have going on. Hey yo, Donovan. Sam said, "What up, Donovan?" Sam said, "What up?" Am I frozen on Instagram? It look like I'm frozen on Instagram. Oh, now I ain't go. Donovan, hey Sam, he said, "What up?" Look, I got my regular keepsakers in here, okay? And I know y'all miss each other. I miss y'all too. So don't worry. The keepsake mixer is coming back. And yes, you need to get on the couch, Donovan. Quit playing. Quit playing, okay, D? Quit playing. But anyway, going back to the loneliness. People are staying with people and being with people out of loneliness. Trust me, you are lonelier when you are in a relationship with somebody that you don't want to be with. That's emptiness. All right, that is empty. And Sam, Donovan said, "What up, my boy?" Oh, I can't wait for all of us to get back together, y'all. I cannot wait. I miss y'all. Y'all miss your girl too. But anyway, and then why would you want to put yourself, listen, a relationship, yes, there are ups and downs, there are trials and tribulations, there are things that you are going to go through when you are in a relationship. That is what it's about. But it is not supposed to be a constant battle, y'all. It is not supposed to be a constant fight. Just how you guys continue. Let me ask y'all something. Why is it so easy for you guys to sit up there and go toe to toe with your partner? Y'all go toe to toe, tell them what you like, what you don't like, how they getting on your nerves and all this. But y'all won't do that with family members. The ones that have instilled this stuff into y'all. Y'all won't do this to y'all coworkers or y'all boss. The ones that get on y'all nerves every day when y'all don't want to be in that job, and you wake up and you go anyway, and you go hard for that job, but you will not go hard for that relationship. You will sit up there and tell your partner what they did wrong, what you don't like about them. You will give them expectations, standards. If you don't want to do this for me, you don't need to be with me. Yeah. But what about that family member that done tainted you? What about that family member? Are you going to family members and saying, "Oh no, I don't, no, no, no." Y'all sit up there and be like, "Oh, well, that's just how they are." Or "That's my grandma." Or "That's my dad," and that's this and that. And you let all of that slide. But this is why we're in a war now with these relationships, because y'all want to blame everybody else except for the root of the problem. Yeah, I said it. I said it, and y'all know it. Now, if you are new to Tips Tea Thursday, type in hashtag tips, because I want you to get your notebook for your tips. Because, yeah, y'all gonna go away. Y'all gonna go away with some of these keepsakes, gems, tokens, whatever y'all want to call them. But if you are new to Tips Tea Thursday, grab your cup for your sips, because we sipping on this tea. Now, this all started when I found out that my boy Swizz Beats allegedly has a side baby on the way. And y'all know y'all love idolizing these celebrities. Y'all love the whole, oh my God, the celebrities. But then when something comes up like this, y'all Y'all clutching y'all pearls and y'all in shambles. They human. Swizz Beats ain't did nothing that Tyrone from down the street didn't do. Okay? Alicia Keys is not going through nothing that Samantha up the block didn't go through. But y'all love to idolize these celebrities. Y'all need to stop it. Y'all really need to stop it, okay? All right. Now, where y'all at? This wasn't even I didn't even get to this dear keepsake letter. Okay, but type in the comments, type in the chat, talk to me, I'll talk back. It's Tipsy Thursday. Usually I be into football, but the Raiders start raidering already in preseason. So I was like, I'm not even gonna put myself through that heartache. Y'all see what I just did right there? I realized that the Raiders is not giving me my energy right now. So I took a step back from them. Y'all don't do that in y'all relationships. I knew that the Raiders might disappoint me to now. I haven't checked the score. I don't know. The Raiders could have came back. They could have did what they did. I don't know yet. But I walked away because I felt myself. I felt myself in an environment that I didn't want to be in. So I walked away. Y'all need to do that. Y'all need to do that in y'all relationships. Take a step back. But anyway, hey y'all. Usually I get on here. Oh, what's Sam saying? Sam is like that 1986 hit song by the Human League. I'm only human. I don't know that song, but I'm gonna look it up. But I am only human is what it is, which is why we really, really, really have to stop with these gender wars. It's not about men and women. It's not about why a woman do this and why a man do that. We are all human and we all need grace. Oh, here we go. Sam talking about go Rams. Whose house? Rams house. I don't know, but tonight it wasn't the Raider house. But if y'all are watching, let your girl know the score. Did we do something different than what we usually do? Let me know what the Raiders is doing tonight, because I don't want to do it right now. But where we at? Oh my, see, this is what I'm talking about. We almost at time right now. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get into this dear keepsake letter because it goes with the theme. And y'all saying, what's a dear keepsake letter? I'm gonna tell you what a if you are new to Tipsy Thursday, a dear keepsake letter is a letter that my peoples y'all write into me anonymously or not. 9 times out of 10 it's anonymous, but I can feel who, if you one of my fellas or if you one of my ladies, by the words that you use in here. There is a link in my bio where you can submit it. Y'all give me y'all scenarios, y'all scandals, or whatever y'all got. No judgy here. I read them on air and I give you my keepsake. And then my keepsakers, the audience, y'all give y'all keepsakes, y'all 2 cents, 3 cents in as well. And hopefully the person that wrote the letter in is definitely watching and they can say what they give you what you got. Sam, what you talking about? I can't stand these gender wars, right? But what I hate more is bashing and disrespecting of the black queens. I'm sick of it. Yeah, I feel you on that. It's I just and why? Why are we bashing? Why? I just want to know why the bashing. We need to really get to a point where we're really trying to uplift each other and understand each other. Y'all know that's one of my favorite words is understanding. What I need from you is understand. Yeah, I was gonna hit that note. I was gonna hit that. Let's go back. We really need to start understanding each other instead of bashing each other. Forget the why do women do this and why do women do that. Why do you? Why do we? And then you forget the whys. Well, no, because the why is important, but not in a sense of being nosy or trying to get immediate results. It's really should be out of curiosity, right? Why is this happening? Why do you? Not even why do men and why do women? Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be 100. Y'all gonna sip on this, y'all gonna tip on this, and all that other kind of stuff. At some point, we all act the same. We all have the same traits. We all act the same. Now the thing is that we want to label it when it comes out of the other gender, right? So if I cry, it's cool. Or somebody might say, you acting like a girl. You crying. Oh my God, you crying? You acting like a girl. Well, okay. But then here's the other thing about it, right? If I sit up there and I'm too strong or masculine, as y'all call it, now I'm acting like a man. All right, bet. So here now let's flip it over. If a guy cries, you acting like a girl. You weak. You acting okay. But then if he's strong or too masculine, right? Then it's come on, y'all. At some point, we all act like. Now I'm not saying there's not a difference. What my boy D saying? Why do we show up in the beginning and then fall off afterwards? That's because people don't know themselves. That's why. Or not that, not only that, I'm not even gonna go that far and say it's because they don't know ourselves. The reason why most people act differently in the beginning of relationships is because they might be afraid of themselves. A lot of people have these walls up that only show in the beginning, and then they try to act something that they're not. They're uncomfortable, but they want to blame the other person. How many times? I don't know you like that yet. I ain't that comfortable with you like that. So I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna do that. That's only you showing up as somebody else. That doesn't mean that doesn't have anything to do with the other person. Y'all put too much on the other person. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all put way too much on the other person. You know what I'm saying? If you sit up there and don't tell the truth, or if you sit up there and don't act a certain way, you want to put it on the other person. I ain't know you like that. I ain't know you was gonna be like that. How about you know yourself like that? Know yourself like that. Be you. Be you. You put on that mask. It has nothing to do with the other person. So therefore, now when you feel that that person is worthy, when you want to show your true self, that's not who was attracted to in the first place. No, no, no. That's not who they wanted. That's not who they thought was there. Hey, Coach Kelvin, welcome, welcome. He's saying facts. Listen, and that's all you gonna get from your girl. Because I really want y'all to be you. Stop sitting up there thinking that y'all have to be somebody and then bring it down. Because now you look fake. Now you done called the bluff. Now it's like, oh, you wasn't like this in the beginning. Now you was like that because you based that on the other person. So now if both of you guys don't show up like you're supposed to show up, where is this relationship going? It's not authentic. And here's another thing before I end this show, because I think it's gonna cut me off because I just been here for a minute. Let's throw away the word transparency. Y'all know every time I come in here, I'm gonna give y'all a word to throw away. I'm gonna bring a trash can next time. Y'all bother me with these words that y'all just misuse and overrule. Stop using the word transparency because anytime somebody can, I'ma just be transparent. So that means that you wasn't before this statement. Does that mean you wasn't transparent yesterday? Yesterday? Like, stop it. Okay, that's just how when somebody be like, I don't mean no disrespect. That means you about to be real disrespectful. Well, that means you about to be real transparent. Who said Tiffany? But I like transparency. Do you like the word or do you like the action? I'm talking about the word because anything that has to have a disclaimer, anything that just means that you're not. And what is transparency really? Because if that is the case, then everybody should just be authentically transparent. There should not be a preface. Well, I'm gonna be transparent. You don't have to tell me that because now I'm questioning what you said before that. Yes, Tiffany, it's the action. It's the action. So I don't need to hear the word. I don't need to hear the word transparency every 5 sentences you saying. Transparency should be start at the beginning. Exactly, Donovan. It should be start immediately, and it does not have to be said. Just like I'm intentionally dating right now. Do you think that that's gonna make a difference if you announce it? That's all y'all doing. Oh, write that down. When people are saying these things, these buzzwords, all they doing is making announcements. Y'all just sitting up there making announcements. I'm intentional. I'm transparent. I'm gonna be this. Just do you. Just do it. Come on, Nike. Just do it. That's it. Oh, y'all be bothering me with these words. Y'all be bothering. Honesty is different than transparency. Now that is true. Honesty. Here's the other thing, because also honesty is different from telling the truth. I can't stand when people be like, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Just be honest. Just be honest. Honesty is you. Okay? When you are you have to be an honest person. Just that's an honest person. Okay? The truth is the truth. That's what it is. The truth needs no proof. Okay? The truth is the truth. Now the lie is the lie, the truth is the truth. But you don't give me the truth after you done gave me the lie. Because you lied. Now you want to tell me the truth? Now what is it? Now you're not an honest person. Woo, child. Sam, what you saying? Action speaks louder than words. Transparency to these dudes, majority don't even know what the word means. Come on now. Come on. And that's why y'all bother me when y'all using these buzzwords that y'all be picking up on the socials. On the socials, not in the dictionaries. You know, back in the day we used to have Encyclopedia Britannica. I used to have them, boy, at my house in my mama credenza. I used to have Britannicas. I used to have Webster pick it up. I used to have it. Y'all not getting these words from them. That's not what y'all doing. Y'all getting these words from the social. That's not giving you the definitions. You look in the Encyclopedia and the Britannica and the Webster. What is it? It's the word and it's the definition. It's the word and it's the definition. Y'all just hearing the words from the socials without the definitions. And y'all bothering me because then from there, y'all sit up there and make y'all own definitions out of what this is supposed to be. And y'all make it up. And then y'all want to believe that it's y'all truth. Come on now. That's the word. Come on now. I feel like I'm preaching today on Tipsy Thursday. Come on, Pastor. Sam said, unfortunately, some, and he did highlight some, because I'm telling you, there's a percentage over here and there's a percentage over here. He's saying some are not doing it like Nike. They're acting like Adidas stripes on different personalities. Come on, Adidas. Come on, Adidas. Sam said, y'all not Nikes. Y'all not doing it. Y'all just don't do it. Y'all is Adidas. And dare I say, we go back to K-Swisses. Okay? K-Swisses. Coach Kelvin saying, preach. I'm just saying, look, this is what I'm here for. I brings it to y'all. Because y'all not bringing it. Y'all got to bring it. All right? Come on. Don't make me start calling y'all Adidas. Sam done started something. Man, I got to get my mixes back in. I miss y'all in person. Boy, I miss y'all in person. Let me see where we at. Look, we can do this all day. I've been tipsy with y'all over an hour tonight, but this just means that I need to come on here and talk to y'all more often. I have been gone for a minute now. I'm back with the jump off, and now we jumping. So look, I see where my engagements is. Nighttime the right time. Y'all know I've always played with the times on trying to come up here and engage with y'all. I thought my Raiders was gonna do. I don't know why I thought my Raiders was gonna do what I do. If I'm being honest, if I'm being honest, I knew that my Raiders wasn't gonna do it. Do you see how that is? Y'all see me being honest? I knew the Raiders wasn't gonna do it. Now I can't sit up here. Now it would have been a lie if I came up here and told y'all, "Hey y'all, my Raiders gonna win tonight, so I can't come live with y'all." That's why I'm live because I knew that they wasn't gonna. Now again, I don't know what the score was. Is the game over? I don't know. I don't want that heartbreak. If it was, okay, cool. But yes, I'm telling y'all, okay, it's a difference. It is a difference. All right. So type in the comment, type in the chat, because I've been on here for about an hour now, a little over an hour, and this has been a good Tips Tea Thursday. So let me know if this nighttime is the right time. What y'all saying? Because I do know that I missed some of my East Coast people, except for Coach Kelvin. Give it up to Coach Kelvin all the way on the East Coast and still up in here getting tipsy with your girl. I appreciate y'all. That's why I just love y'all and y'all love me. We got stuff to discuss, but I'm about to head on out now. But stay with me, y'all. Type in the comment, type in the chat. Let me know what time is the right time. Are y'all in bed chilling? Y'all, how y'all feeling? Because this was a good discussion. We done talked about cheating. We talked about staying for the kids. We talked about honesty and transparency being more of an announcement than it is what it's supposed to mean. What y'all know what? I said last time I was gonna come up with a keepsake dictionary, and I think that I am. Cause y'all in these buzzwords, ooh, y'all be bothering me. Y'all see how bothered I be? Y'all bother me. Okay, what Don saying? How do we get to transparency earlier than later? Let it be what it be, Donovan. Like, don't make it a thing. Why do we make transparency a thing? It's so new. Ask yourselves, what did we say? What were we calling it before we learned the word transparency? What was it? Keeping it real? Keeping it real? Or just being you? That's how you get to transparency early. Just Nike. Don't be an Adidas. Be a Nike. What's Sam saying? At least your Raiders got rid of Christian Wilkins kissing teammate playfully. Hell nah, get him out of here. Man, listen. Me and football season. It's this love-hate relationship, y'all. It's really a love-hate relationship. I tell you. But yes, that's how you get to transparency early. Just be you. Be you. If y'all didn't take, I know y'all had y'all notebook for y'all tips, all right? And if not, remember, your girl got a flash sale going on where she is selling all of her keepsake products so she can bring the new ones in. And notebooks and journals are on there, as well as cups for your sips. So go ahead and type that. But I mean, go ahead and look at them and see what you want, see what you like. But be you. Be you from the beginning. Stop putting everything on the other person. Oh, I didn't know you like that, so I didn't want to do this. I didn't say this because I didn't know you like that. Be you. That's how you get transparency in the beginning. If you know that when you eat all like in the little mayonnaise and mustard or whatever come on the side, you wipe it off like that. Be you. Don't sit up there and try to be pretty and order on that. And then cause now that you cool and everything, you're sloppy Joe sloppy. And now your partner looking at you like, ooh, I thought you was classy. No. Be you. Be you. Y'all better stop that and stop announcing. I'm be honest. I'm being transparent right now. You know, just say the truth. Stop making those announcements and just do it. Nike, don't be Adidas, and damn sure don't be a K Swiss. All right, y'all, it's your girl. I done kept y'all for long already. This was a good time, and let me tell you, this is my second live. I was on a panel earlier that went 2 hours long, and we talked about a lot of ooh, she had 17 questions for your girl. Shout out to 17. That's a number for your girl. Shout out to my 17. She had 17 questions, and it was a male and female panel. Mm-hmm. And again, it's not even about battle of the sexes because a lot of the women's didn't agree with what I was saying, but all of the fellas was with me. And that's usually how it happened because y'all know I'm here for you, okay? Thank you, Tiff. Love you, girl. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see you again either. Oh, this is happening. But look, go on my page, check out when you guys have time, check out the other podcast that I was on earlier. It's called Never Been Denied Podcast. That was the panel. And then if you caught this one in the middle, rewind and catch that back. But your girl is out. Thank you for getting tips tea with your girl tonight. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you guys next time.